Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of Mrkent.com, and here on my son's little tiny farm, you can hear a tractor running in the background. My wife and my granddaughter are moving a vehicle, and so I'll go ahead and do my recording. I think you can hear me fine. And so what's with this here? We got three batteries. One's covered up, and the reason that I want to put this video up is because a lot of people don't understand a lot about e-bikes batteries, and I learned the best place to learn is at the e-bike school. It's ebikeschool.com, and he's got all kinds of videos. He writes books. Just a young guy, but boy, is he sharp on e-bikes. And so if you go there, you can learn much more than I can teach you. But I learned a lot. I did a lot from him. Also, he's the one who convinced me I should buy the electric XP trike, because the best price and best quality and all that. So he studies up on it, knows what he's talking about, and go there, and you can learn a lot about batteries. He even writes books on them. So anyway, so what are these batteries? Well, this is the battery out of my trike, the electric battery, and then this is the battery out of my e-bike. Okay, and so a lot of people think that e-bike batteries are dangerous, and they're not if you're smart. Okay, that's my problem. And so anyway, so what's this video about? Well, I'll put this up on the screen so you can see it, but if you take a look at it, you'll notice that it's cell voltage versus cell capacity. Okay, and a lithium ion battery charges up to 4.2 volts per cell. Okay, now here's a picture of all the cells in one battery, and they add them all up. They put them in series, and that gives them 10 times as much as that gives them 42 volts or whatever. And then they put them in parallel, and that lets them handle a lot of current. So you'll learn that if you go to the e-bike school and other places. But anyway, so this kind of shows you what when a lithium ion battery cell is charged all the way up, and they put all these cells together, charge them at the same time, it charges up to 4.2 volts. And so and then when you add these all up together, you end up with, the way they do it in the e-bike is you end up with 58.8 volts. So that when you first charge it and it's 100%, you've got 4.2 volts per cell. But as you start using it, you'll notice that the cell voltage drops. It drops until it gets down to about 4 volts, and then starts to it doesn't drop near as fast, and it tapers off a lot slower, and it goes all, and that's when you're in the middle of your good ride and you got lots of time. But then finally, when you get down to about 50% of the charge, which is going to be about 3.6 volts if you look on the chart there. So now you get down to 50%, and it's going to begin to discharge more rapidly. And I noticed this when I first got my e-bike. When the charge was low, it discharged a lot sooner. In other words, you better hurry up and get home because it was discharging faster at that point. But the point is, like for instance, if you get down to, when it's down to 47 volts over on the chart over there, when it's 47 volts, I can still get on my e-trike and go for my 7-mile ride and come home and still have a couple of bars left on my battery. So it's not like it's drastic. It's not like it's the end of the battery, but you get down to there, and then you just have to be thinking so that you get the right, so you get home before it's dead. But that's what that chart is for, and that helps you maybe understand that a fully charged lithium-ion battery cell is 4.2 volts. Okay, and then it drops off on that curve right there. so you have a little more knowledge of what's going on while you're riding your bike. Okay, so we'll put that over here, and there goes some guys on horses over there. And of course our little dog has to scare the horses away, or thinks she's gonna. So what's this? What is this handkerchief? My handkerchief. It's good for a lot of things. What's it on top of this battery for? Well, this is the first battery that I had in the e-bike that I now have, and you can see that it's had some real damage. There was a point in time when there was fire shooting out of here about 2 or 3 feet, all different colors, because it caught on fire. And I've got another video, which I'll put a link to it in the description. I'll put a link to it at the end, and you can take a look at it, because it'll tell you all the details about how the fire went and everything like that. So click on that, and I won't waste your time on this video. But if you think and if you use your head, the e-trike batteries, e-bike batteries are good. I see a few videos on YouTube that says they're burning up all the time. Well, sure, if you're dumb, if you don't treat them right, they will catch on fire, because they're a fire hazard. Lithium and water, when they combine, they have an explosive effect. So that's what happened here, and I won't go into the details, but just use your head, follow the rules, don't try to do anything different, don't try to run your battery down any further than it should be. And that's why, by the way, that's why it's called the Battery Management System, BMS. It's inside of all these batteries, and it's the one that decides whether or not you can keep pedaling or you can keep riding when it gets down to 40 volts. So that's a good thing. But anyway, it's built into these batteries. It's called the Battery Management System, and it will turn your battery off at 40 volts, because below 40 volts, if you look at the battery voltage as being 40 volts, your cell voltage is only 3 volts. And 3 volts, when you get down to 3 volts, it's going to draw a whole lot of current trying to push the bike, and that's when it gets hot and burns up. So anyway, I hope this video is helpful. Click on the next video to see how the fire went, and I want to thank you for watching my videos, and God bless.